What's up, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this album review of Ludacris called Word of Mouth. Alright? In case y'all don't know who Ludacris is actually one of my favorite MCs. He's from Atlanta, Georgia, and he got his own group called Disturbing the Peace. So, Word of Mouth here, this is his second album, or you can say his third if you're into the underground or independent. But this is his second debut album. If you don't know how Ludacris raps, he raps in a very metaphoric type way, but he still can do radio play at the same time. Like, he has that music that has a lot of radio play on it. Alright? But this is probably my personal favorite from him, and this is the real deal, as y'all can see. And this is a dope album cover, man. The pictures and stuff like that, their head bigger than their body and stuff like that. This chick right here is fine. But anyway, and I'm gonna give y'all who made the beats on this album. I put all that in the description box, and I put all the features in the description box. That's if I don't have all of them on here. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the songs now. The first track is called Coming to America. Basically, he got the vocals from the movie Coming to America. They start off saying, "The royal penis is clean, your highness." You know, it sounds funny as hell as they start off. But Coming to America is a blazing track from Ludacris, and he comes through with some dope verses. And what I like about this song, he got other people talking, saying that, you know, Ludacris garbage and all that stuff, and then he's responding back. It's an awesome track, man. It's a nice way to start off the album, to be honest. Then the next one is called Roll Out, or My Business. He comes through with a dope verses on here, and this was a single for this album. He has a video for it as well. Now, if you haven't heard this song yet, you either living under a rock, or you just don't listen to rap music, you know what I'm saying? Or you wasn't even born at the time, put it like that. But this is a real great single, very catchy hook. I like the way he rapping on there. He's rapping in a very organized way. If you hear it, you understand what I'm saying. The next one is Go to Sleep. This is another tight ass track from Ludacris. This features Lil Fate, I-20, I-20, and 3-6 Mafia, who is DJ Paul, Juicy J, and Crunchy Black. They all rap on there. This is a pretty tight ass cut, man. Basically saying, if you tired, be quiet and go to sleep, ho. It's a nice beat to add, man. All of them came in with some dope verses. Cry Babies, or Oh No. This is a real tight track from Ludacris as well. And Ludacris here is showing out his lyricism on how he raps and stuff like that, man. He comes through with some great verses, man. It's a solid beat, but the verses really outshines the track. Then the next one is called She Said. This is an awesome track right here from Ludacris. This features I-20 and Lil Fate. And this song is basically about a woman that always try to deny doing sexual things with other dudes, and they trying to claim that they're keeping it sacred. This track right here really hits the spot. I know it hits the spot on some chicks, you know what I'm saying? But this is a real tight track. I think it's underrated if you ask me. Then the next one is called Area Codes. This features Nate Dogg, may he rest in peace. If you haven't heard this song before, this was the single. This was another one of Ludacris' single for the album, and he had a video for the song as well. This song is pretty straight, it ain't bad. Ludacris is shouting out all the area codes and stuff like that on this song, and Nate Dogg does the hook. Awesome job, matter of fact. I'm gonna talk about the two skits, the one called Whowhere and Greatest Hits. Funny ass skits. If you haven't heard them before, check them out. Ludacris is awesome with the skits. Then the next one is called Move, Bitch. This features Mystikal and I-20. This is another single that he had for the album. He had a video for the song. And this song today is now considered a cult following classic. I should say cult classic. All of them came through with some dope verses on there, man. They did an awesome job on here. And this is pretty much a national anthem you know, and stuff like that. Stop Lying is another funny skit. Saturday, ooh ooh, that song, this features Sleepy Brown. This is a real blazing cut, man. This was another single that he released for this album, and he has a video for it. I don't play this song as often, but I would definitely play it on a Saturday, especially on Saturday morning. You feel me? And the way Ludacris is rapping on there is very, very organized, man. The wordplay on there is sick. And the video is funny because they're copying Lord of the Rings. You got to check the video out if you haven't already. Word of Mouth freestyle, Ludacris and 4 Eyes. They all come through with the dopest freestyles that they have on stock. And it's awesome. It's just a little beat box making and then they flowing. Get the Fuck Back. This features I2O, Shawnna, and Lil Fate. They come through with some great verses. They do like a back and forth verse, tennis. I call it tennis verses. Freaky Things. This features Twista and Jagged Edge. I think this was a single. I'm not too sure. If it was, they didn't promote it as much as the other ones I mentioned. And this song is really tight, man. This song about sex, sexual content and stuff like that. Ludacris and Twista come through with some dope verses and they flowing hella fast on the song, man. You gotta check it out. And Jagged Edge does the hook and it's also on point. And Fajon Love does a little intro as well. He's pretty funny. Then Cold Outside is probably like a very underrated track. You know, despite all the funny tracks that he has on here, this is more on the serious side of Ludacris. And he comes through with some dope verses. And again, he comes through with the organized rhymes that he's really known for. And the girl, I think her name is Chimere, and she sings on the hook. It's really tight, man. I'm really feeling this song. 18 is a bonus track called Block Lockdown. And this is a pretty nice song from Ludacris. And he also come through with some dope verses on there. I think I2O does the hook and stuff like that. It's kind of a funny hook. But this is a really nice track nonetheless. And then there's another bonus song on there called Welcome to Atlanta. This features Jermaine Dupri. This was another single of theirs off of the album. Has a video for it as well. And this song is pretty nice. Ludacris and Jermaine Dupri come through with some pretty nice verses. I heard there was a little controversy with Jermaine Dupri verse, but I ain't gonna get into all that. So that's pretty much it. That's all the songs I reviewed for this album. And the rate is, out of a 10, I would probably give this a 9.5 out of a 10. This to me is probably one of my favorite Ludacris albums. Chicken and Bear is also good too. But this right here, man, this shows the great lyricism of Ludacris. He shows that he can have radio play, but don't get it twisted. You know, he can still outshine almost any MC on the mic. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really been up on too much of his latest music, but this one I saw, man, I was like, man, I have to review this album. And I'm surprised there's not really any album reviews on this. You feel me? But what I think, though, a lot of people going to start praising Ludacris after he says that he's finally retired in the rap game because he's from down south. Or this is what I think. He's from down south and a lot of people don't want to give him credit because of that. But he can outshine any Eastern hip-hop artist out there, man. And he shows his lyricism. Alright, so that's it. Shout out to Ludacris for coming out with a dope album. Shout out to all the features and all the producers. Alright, much love to the real folks. And I'll be on here back with another review. Alright, peace out.